Hello traders, welcome to yet another episode of the Traders Insight. This is your humble host here again, the GAMAL FOREX guys. I've been away for some times now, and it's because of school and some situations that were out of my control. But this evening I was able to squeeze some time for you guys, and I'm about to give you guys some juice. So I'm going to let you 5 seconds to do like the video, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and at the end of the video hopefully you are going to drop a comment for me to upgrade. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get right into it. First things first, we're going to look at the BTC USD. So BTC USD, what I'm actually waiting on BTC USD. BTC USD has hit our first level target at TP1. You can see that clearly here, and it does what the market does. That's just respecting key levels. At this point, there are two things that might happen to BTC USD. Is either we drop from here to come back to this zone, to this yellow bar, and in that case we'll be having a double top here, or we are in a consolidation mode, and if we break above our next level target is going to be 34k. So at this point, for those that entered earlier, at this point I have closed 50% of my position, and I've moved my stop loss past break even. So this trade is risk free as of now. So that's all I have to say. Okay, the next is going to be gold. The next is gold. Okay, for gold, you guys remember I said as long as we sustain below this yellow bar, once we break below this yellow bar, our next level target is down here. So we've broken past below it. So at this point, I feel like gold is going to drop. But there's this minor level here represented by this black line that's stopping us from dropping. And also, I realized something. There are two ways of looking at the trend line. It's true we have broken the trend line, but which means we might be trying to change the trend. So, but structurally we are seeing an uptrend. So what do I mean by that? We had a low here, we had a lower high, and we had a higher high. I mean to say, we had a lower high, we had a higher high. Normally, we are supposed to post a lower high, then go for a higher high. But so that's one of my worries for this trade. So one of the worries is that we are still to break this black bar, this black line, and structurally we are seeing an uptrend. Those are my worries, but in as much as they are my worries, I feel like this thing is going to drop. So, and there's also one thing, I investigated the Fibonacci, and the Fibonacci tells us that we are playing in the Fibonacci zone. Maybe one of the reasons why it's still playing around. So that's why I say wait for. You might, if you were in, like, once we broke the below the yellow bar, you just have to hold your trade, and if it turns out to be just a pullback, then it's our loss. But if it turns out to be a win, we'll have gotten in earlier. But if you are not here in the trade, I'll suggest you wait for the break of this of this black bar, like a daily close below this black bar. Below this black line, I mean to say, and then you are free to short all the way to the downside. So that's it for gold. Okay, and now let's look at EuroCAD. For EuroCAD, for those that watched the previous episode, so for EuroCAD, what was I saying? I was saying we might be pulling back to get to this yellow bar, and you should be really vigilant in case we get there and look for trading opportunities to the downside. So as of now, we are doing that, and we have this counter trend line guiding us. So personally, you might want to wait to see how the market react here before making a decision, because in the case we break above this yellow bar, I won't be interested. So I want to see the market come here, reject, show me signs it wants to go down, then I'll get in again. And my worry at that time is going to be this counter trend line, which once we break, you can wait for a retest, then short all the way to this downside. And once we break this key level, you already know what time it is. We are going to the next level target. So at this point, you just have to be patient on EuroCAD. So that's all for EuroCAD. For GBP USD, okay guys, this is one of the trades which I am in right now. So if you didn't watch the last video, you might not be able to understand this. But what I said in the last video was basically like the GBP USD has told us that it wants to go up because we've had a clear break of this trend line here. Now this kind of during the last video, when I was making the last video, this market was still around here, still trying to come into this yellow bar, and I was like, I want to see a market come and form a base on this yellow bar, then close back above it, then I'll get in the trade. So at this point, that's what happened. Once again, you know my entry criteria. I drew my trend line, my counter trend line, came close, got into the trade. Once we came back here, the market has been playing around. So this market, I think I'm risking only 3%, so I'm not really worried about it. So that's it for gold. But our first level target is going to be this, so it's going to be here. Once we go past here, the next level target is here. I think we are anticipating at least 300 pips from there. So don't look at my stop loss is 100 pips, but I'm still risking 3%. It's just a simple calculation you have to do. So I think, okay, what do I want to talk about again? Okay, we also have this crazy guy here. This crazy guy in the name of AUD USD. You guys know I've been a big advocate of AUD USD, but this move just made it to be a turn off to me. So came here, I knew we were broken out of this range. I knew we were coming to retest, then go down. No, what we did was came in back, even went again, took people out. It was, and I know this period, like there was a lot of how can I say, fundamental informations coming out, and this market was manipulated massively because those are short right about here, right about this yellow bar here. Their stop losses were around this level, so the market was manipulated, took out the stop losses, and came back right into the range. So as of now, I'm still looking at this pair though, but since this market this pair in particular took me some money, so I'm not in a haste to trade it. I'll trade this market once we break out of this yellow bar. Once we break, yes, I'm going to take this to this first level target is going to be here, obviously. Next level target is going to be here. Once we break past this yellow bar, we are going all the way to the downside to the next key level that's here. So I'm going to wait for a break of this yellow bar here. If we don't break it, I'm not interested. I saw this opportunity right here. Once it came back into this, I made personally, I traded this market all the way to this downside from here to here. So once we came here and then we started showing signs of exhaustion, I just stepped out and I was like, when you are ready to break this yellow bar, I'm going to go with you. So, but once you are still playing in that range, I'm not interested, my guy. I'm not taking my money today. So I think That's all the those are all the pairs I'm looking at right away. Yeah, I think that should be all. So once more, this one was a quick one. Please guys, do consider subscribing if you are new to the channel once more. Like and give comments in the comment section below so as to let me know how I can improve my content. So